Welcome to the bottom of the rabbit hole. Salute to all the Matrix University subscribers tuning in. You are always appreciated. In this video, we're going to talk about Tunnel Recon, the forgotten Matrix game that most people never even knew existed. And if this is your first time down here or you want to know everything about the Matrix universe, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you do not miss out on any future updates. Tunnel Recon is a flash game that was originally made for the official Whatisthematrix.com website. In the game, you get to choose between the Nebuchadnezzar or the Logos, and the instructions are as follows. Navigate the sewers and collect all power cells. You must collect them all to clear the level and exit. Watch your power meter. Don't be caught dead in the water. By collecting 4 EMP charges, you can activate your EMP charge. This will disable all sentinels. Be sure to check the EMP meter. Avoid sentinels at all costs. They will destroy your ship. You can shoot sentinels from fore and aft batteries. So those are the directions. The controls are pretty straightforward. You can use the arrow keys and number pad for movement, but I definitely recommend using the number pad because you'll want the diagonals to turn corners. X or space shoots in front of the ship, Z or shift shoots behind you, C or control fires the EMP. Like I said, very basic controls. I also went into the game credits and noticed the creative director is Spencer Lamb, who also wrote 2 different Matrix comics. Lamb was credited for writing Run Saga Run, Saviors, and he also wrote the introduction to the 20th anniversary hardcover edition. The Tunnel Recon credits also say Red Pill 2003, which is the year the game was created. Okay, let's jump right into the game. They give you a quick stat comparison. The Neb is larger in size, so that makes it slower than the Logos. The Neb also has more firepower than the Logos and is just slightly more fuel efficient. Now you only get to select your ship at the very start of the game, so if you're trying to get through all the higher levels, I would recommend practicing with the Logos because some of the levels have tighter turns and tunnels. For this video, I'll go ahead and select the Nebuchadnezzar. Okay, so you start out with 3 lives. Green tanks are the fuel cells, blue tanks are the EMP charges, and the red circles are the areas that the sentinels emerge. You definitely don't want to hang out near the holes because the machines respawn from whichever hole they see fit. After you collect the 4 EMP charges, you can use the EMP. However, you should also be aware that firing the EMP does not clear the board, but instead temporarily freezes the sentinels in place. Once you've collected all the fuel cells, the green arrows direct you to the next level. That's really all there is to it. I got the Logos up to level 3 before accepting that overall I suck at this game. Now Tunnel Recon wasn't the only flash game from Whatisthematrix.com. In the Red Pill game, you have to shoot the Red Pill and destroy the scattering remains. Each piece gives 1 point. Your reward? Code access. You get a new code every 10 points, and the goal is to reach 50 points. As you can see here, it says winning this game gives access to a preview of the forthcoming book, The Art of the Matrix, in stores for Christmas. That book was fully released in the year 2000, and as you can see, they apparently like the idea of a Christmas release. Do not shoot the blue pills. They will subtract 2 points each. At 50 points, access is granted to a new Zion interface, giving the last of the 6 new codes. The game is time sensitive. There is a finite number of chances to rack up the points. When the timer bar at the bottom of the screen runs out, access is lost. The next flash game is the Matrix Dock Defense. The game starts with 4 APU units on the dock. Sentinels will attack from a breach in the dome. When an APU pilot's life gauge reaches 0, that APU will be lost. Guide the crosshairs with the mouse in order to target sentinels. Press the spacebar or mouse to fire at the sentinels. When a wave of sentinels is destroyed, a new wave will launch and 1 reinforcement APU pilot will be given if any APUs have been lost. And last but certainly not least is the Trinity game. When you jump into the credits section, you can see this too was produced by Spencer Lamb. It also mentioned that the game is based on concepts by the Wachowskis. You play as Trinity and must save a child potential. Make your way into the building, find the child, and rescue him. The operator will issue instructions along the way. There are 5 different characters active throughout the game: Trinity, the child potential, the enemy soldier, the super soldier, and the agent. The items you'll want to pick up are the ammo box, med pack, grenades, and keycard to shut off the laser walls. The Trinity game is by far the most complex and involved of the Matrix Flash games. And even though Flash is no longer supported, Flashpoint does have the Matrix themed games featured in their library. Don't forget to order your Matrix University gear at our Teespring shop. And remember, as one realizes that one is a dream figure in another person's dream, that is self-awareness.